On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, we talk with American Idol contestant and IU freshman Maggie Iyer.
And the Barbie movie is hitting the road. What's Up Weekly starts now. Hello and welcome to What's Up Weekly. I'm Kelly Lichter.
And I'm Lucy Kellison. An IU freshman at the Cali School of Business is in the news recently, but it's not for business. Maggie Iyer landed a golden ticket to Hollywood on American Idol. Will reporter Sydney Moore sat down with Iyer to get the story. Take a look.
Indiana University's Maggie Iyer made it to Hollywood.
It has always been my dream to be on American Idol. I remember watching it with my sister and my family when we were younger. I don't know, I was brought up with the show. And so it just seemed like the best possible avenue for me to get my voice out there and, chase the dreams I've been having since I was a kid.
Maggie has been passionate about singing long before she was able to audition for American Idol.
I started out by singing in my preschool choir. And from there, my parents put me in Indian classical singing lessons.
Not only is Maggie one step closer to achieving her dream, Katy Perry told her that she is top 10 material.
Getting a standing ovation from Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan is something that I will hold with me for the rest of my life.
Since her audition, Maggie has been offered many opportunities, one being that she will be performing in the Hoosier Country Jam. She says she would have never gotten this opportunity if it wasn't for the Idol.
I'm super excited. I've never done anything like this before. So I'm excited and intrigued to see how it will go. And I hope that my fellow Hoosiers can support me and, come out and watch and see the incredible artists that I will be performing with. And yeah.
For What's Up Weekly, I'm Sydney Moore.
New episode of American Idol air every Sunday on ABC. Make sure to follow along as Maggie continues her journey to Hollywood. Still to come on What's Up Weekly, we'll get you caught up on this week's trending topics.
Kate Middleton is seen in public for the first time since Christmas.
And an exclusive interview with Maggie Iyer herself. All that and more coming up.
Welcome back to Trending Topics. Okay, so there's a lot of conspiracy. Do you know who Kate Middleton is?
Yes.
Yes, the wife of the future king of England, if we're going for like Prince William, yes, all that jazz. So Kate Middleton has not seen it in public since December 25th. Now it is very strange, even William and Kate are a very secluded couple, very private, but it's very odd not to see the future queen herself out in public. So in January, it was announced that she was having abdominal surgery. Now, a lot of doctors are like, what does abdominal surgery even mean? So there's a lot of speculation going around that. And then the next day, it was announced that King Charles has cancer, prostate cancer. So just a lot going on at once. Kate Middleton still hasn't been seen for a month at this point. And people are starting to speculate because now it's the end of February and they're like, where's Kate? She should have been recovered from her surgery. Yeah. There's no photos of her exiting the hospital, entering the hospital, nothing. And it's a really big thing after royals have children to photograph them leaving the hospital. So they're like, if she can look that good after giving birth to a child and leaving the hospital, where is she after her abdominal surgery? Now get this, after all the speculation about a day or two ago, paparazzi, very grainy paparazzi photos were released of Kate and her mom driving in a car. They're very grainy. She has sunglasses on. So now the conspiracy theories are just more fueled up because they're like, is this actually Kate? Is it a body double? Is she dead? Is she in a coma? Did she get a facelift? And that's really it. She was seen, but how much? Is this actually her?
I feel like whatever's happening right now is going to soon be a documentary.
Oh,
I feel like something's going to happen very soon.
I'm in the camp that believe that it's not actually abdominal surgery, it was a facelift. Not that she needs one.
Yeah.
But why else wouldn't she be seen in public,
Yeah, maybe some plastic surgery going on there. I don't know. But speaking of queens, that was, anyway, the Barbie movie is now going to be shown in concert.
Okay.
This summer, they're going to hit 37 cities, and it's going to be an orchestra that follows along with the Barbie movie. And it's made up completely of all women and mostly of women of color. It's an incredible experience, and if it comes anywhere close to us, I will be there.
That's actually really cool because I absolutely loved the music in Barbie, and I feel like it really like added to it. Like it was a very like girl power anthem. So I'm glad that it's getting like a second life, especially with a very talented orchestra.
You know, go women. Go women.
Yeah, you know, yeah, Women's History Month. Go women.
Go. Happy March.
Logan Vaught is back in studio to give us the Bloomington Brief. Logan?
Thanks, guys. Welcome to the Bloomington Brief. I'm Logan Vaught, bringing you news jokes from Bloomington and the world. Registration opened up this weekend for Monroe County Lemonade Day to be held in June, a youth entrepreneurship program that allows kids to gain confidence through running their own lemonade stand. I tried to register, but they wouldn't accept my fake ID that says I'm 12. They're just scared of my entrepreneurial spirit. 2 police horses caused a traffic jam on I-90 in Cleveland by trotting in the opposite direction on the highway. Sources say they were stripped of their badges and guns and have now become private detective horses. At the U.S.-Canadian border in New York, a man was caught smuggling 3 Burmese pythons in his pants and received a $5,000 fine. Weird. I've never gotten in trouble for smuggling a python in my pants. And before I move on, I'd like to give an official apology for the joke that just came out of my mouth to Cali and Lucy, to my mother, and to the 3 Burmese pythons that were smuggled. I'm so sorry. In New Hampshire, a man strangled a coyote to death with his bare hands after it attacked his family on a hike. The man told the press that it all began when an Acme brand anvil was dropped on their heads. A roadrunner who witnessed the event commented, "Meep, meep." Jason Kellison has officially retired from the football after 13 years with the Philadelphia Eagles. Take that, Taylor Swift, says your confused yet passionate grandpa. In more Philadelphia sports news, the Philadelphia Phillies have now canceled their $1 hot dog nights promotion after fans were chucking hot dogs throughout the stands and onto the field. People have always told me that sports can be such a sausage party. An Austrian Formula One driver's red Ferrari that was stolen nearly 30 years ago was found and recovered by United Kingdom police, returning the $350,000 car to its owner after 3 decades. The owner was sad that not everything within the car was recovered, however, complaining that he had a Glock in his Rari that was not returned. North Carolina authorities have obtained arrest warrants for 2 individuals after stealing nearly 600 rare Venus flytraps. When asked why they did this, the thieves responded, "To make a trap house." So stupid. I'm sorry. The city of Bloomington is considering closing down Kirkwood Avenue every year between March and October and potentially closing it down permanently in the future to create a pedestrian superhighway. I think we should just install those moving sidewalks they have at the airport too. And that was this week's brief. Back to you guys.
When we come back, we sit down with someone who Katy Perry called top 10 material.
That's right. Maggie Ayers is on Zoom to talk about her audition experience. Stay with us.
Welcome back. Now, Maggie is a very busy person, so Lucy and I caught up with her last week over Zoom. Check it out.
Tell us about your journey to American Idol.
Yeah, so I started singing when I was a little girl, and I grew up watching American Idol, and I'd always wanted to audition for the show. And so I started auditioning as soon as I could. So basically the second I turned 15, I was like, okay, it's crunch time. I'm going to go on American Idol. And it took me a couple years to make it to the judge auditions, definitely. But yeah, this year I had signed up to do like the Zoom calls. So the primary rounds before you even get to the judges auditions, the night before, actually. So, because I'd been working on music for like the whole summer, and it was right before I was going to go to college, and I was just like, you know what, if not now, then when? And so I just signed up, and I was like, I'm going to try again.
Wow, so you're kind of in the heat of everything right now and balancing being a freshman in like a brand new environment. Has that been like difficult to be doing the show while still being a student?
I would definitely say it's a little bit difficult, having to reschedule different things and also just balance my academics, which are super important to me, and like I love school, and then balancing my music as well. It's been a bit of a challenge, but what's life if not for its greatest challenges? And like this has been such a blessing, having like the supportive environment that Bloomington has given me, and like having all my lovely, amazing friends that I've met here, and the members of my sorority as well, having my back through everything. as well as like the general audience that American Idol has. Like, I think it's all been so gratifying, and I'm so grateful to have such an amazing, audience around me that have supported me, and my family's played like a large part in making sure that I'm like mentally okay with everything, like not stressing out too bad, like making sure that everything is, working out in my favor.
I love the persistence. I mean, it was difficult for me freshman year, just like transitioning to this new environment. I can't imagine transitioning to college and then also being like a new star, And like, how did it feel when you were handed that golden ticket?
Well, it was incredible, and like I'd put in so much work before then, and having to leave school for that time, and you know, um, getting there, having my family like take me down to Leesburg, Georgia, and like put a pause on their life as well for that time, as well as like the years and years of work that have gone into me, you know, um, perfecting my craft as much as I can, and like all the money they've spent, my family has like on music lessons and like taking me places so I can audition. Um, it was very, very gratifying. And it's a good testament to like the effort that I've put in, I think. And just knowing that other people, especially Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan, can also see that like music is this huge part of my life that I'm so passionate about. Um, I don't know, it was just an amazing, amazing moment, and I was overcome with emotion, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to you, because
Yeah.
singing in front of them would be absolutely terrifying. But it seems like, I mean, everything is working in your favor. You not only got the rest of American Idol coming up, but we saw that you just booked the IU concerts to do something here on campus, which is awesome. So how does it feel like with your music career progressing the way it is?
Well, it feels amazing. Music has always been my dream. And, I never would have gotten this opportunity to play here in Bloomington without, American Idol and getting that exposure. So I'm endlessly grateful for that as well. And I don't know, just being in like this place that I love so much, and also being able to share my music with as many people in Bloomington as I can is incredible. And like the support from the school that I've gotten too is amazing. And I'm so appreciative for all of it.
So I guess that's like forward thinking. Now let's like go back. What's like one movement moment in your music career that you will remember forever? Like the moment that you're like, this is what I want to do.
I think that moment was definitely when, like after I sang in my audition, when Lionel Richie, Luke Bryan, and Katy Perry all stood up to give me a standing ovation after I sang. That's one moment that, like music has always been like a faraway like dream, like a very distant possibility in my mind. Um, and so having that, it kind of just showed me like this could be a real future for me. So I think that was incredible, and that's a moment I will always carry with me.
Oh, well, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, we wish you luck and the best. Trust me, every single person I've talked to on campus is cheering you on.
And like you said, you've been feeling the love from the Bloomington community and the rest of the country as they watch you on American Idol. So I know everyone kind of knows at this point, but for viewers who don't, where can we catch you next?
Rachel?
American Idol wise, when can we see you next?
You can watch American Idol on Hulu and ABC. You can stream it there. And yeah, I hope everyone can get a chance to watch the audition and the episodes to come.
Full transparency, I wanted to ask Maggie for a performance, but I didn't quite want to push our luck, so.
No, as much as I want to see her sing, and she runs my For You page on TikTok, she can't be sweeter, first of all.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I mean, she's collaborating with Hank Ruff now. She was at the Bird. She's going to be everywhere. So I'll be able to see her perform at Hoosier Country Jam, actually. She'll be there.
Will you be at Hoosier Country Jam?
I will be at Hoosier Country Jam.
I want to go to Hoosier Country Jam.
We'll go to Hoosier Country Jam together.
And that's what And that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for more local and entertainment news.
Be sure to follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at IUSTV News.
For What's Up Weekly and at Country Jam, I'm Lucy Kellison.
And I'm Cali Lichter. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.